Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. And today I want to show you a customer's telephone. Thomas sent this telephone in. And Thomas said that the bell on this telephone did not ring and that the clip is broke off on the modular plug on the line cord. So we're going to replace that. We have a bag of clips here. We're going to replace the line cord modular clip and a couple other things that we want to do to this telephone. Most people would think that this is a Western Electric telephone, but this is a ITT. And no doubtedly, it certainly looks like a Western Electric. So anyway, we're going to get into this telephone real quick, and I want to do some things. We already did a little work on it, and I want to solder some. Somebody had installed this line cord on this telephone, and they just had the wire bared for the line cord, and they screwed it down, which is, I guess, okay. But I want to try to make it a lot easier for whoever works on this telephone, and I want to do it properly. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that the line cord is soldered properly with some clips on it. So let's do that real quick here. I want to stand the phone up a little bit so you can see what's going on. And we'll go ahead and put these clips on the line cord real quick. And we'll solder them on. And sometimes they get away from you and pop out of your tweezers. Let that take a hold. And we'll solder our next one on. Okay, so now that we've done that, we have some heat shrink. And what I want to do is I want to pull the heat shrink over the clip on both clips. And then we want to some guys have a heat gun that you do that with, and we do too, but it's a little quicker to just do it like everyone does it, and that's just use a lighter, and that gives you enough heat to make that heat shrink collapse. So now what we want to do is we want to put our wires on now that we soldered them, and I'll do that real quick. We put these back on. We also need to add a jumper. And we'll do that real quick. And as soon as we finish with this part of the repair, we're going to go ahead and install a new modular clip on the line cord. I'm just making sure that our clips are nice and tight now. Okay. And what we want to do on the line cord here real quick is we want to take a look at our clip. And I want to check our time because they don't give us too much time on YouTube. They only give you about 10 minutes. We want to take a look at our clip, and we want to put our new clip back on the same way as the old clip came off. So we want to snip this. We're going to take our crimping tool, and what this does here is this takes the coating off of the line cord, and so now we can plug the line cord in to the modular plug. Make sure we get that straight. Now we went in and we checked all of our connections earlier too. You want to check all your connections. We found a couple of bad connections on the network, and we repaired those connections. We want to make sure that the line cord here is nice and tight. So we got that. Make sure that the crimper crimped it down good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and plug the telephone in. Should have dial tone. Now what we want to do is we want to check all the functions on the telephone, make sure they work. So let's ring the phone real quick. We want to make sure our bell is up all the way. Turn it to loud. Answer our telephone. We have dial tone, and sometimes you can hear dial tone, sometimes you can't. And then we want to go over the analyzer and we want to dial all of our numbers. Here's a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Hang up. Dial a 2, a 6, and a 2. And I want to talk into the handset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Every time you see that red indicator light on the telephone analyzer, that represents 100% modulation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. And we're going to hang up the handset. And so now the telephone is repaired. We put a couple of clips on the line cord for the tom, and we soldered them on. We repaired some connections at the network. We also went ahead and looked everything over and checked all the connections and put our modular clip on our line cord. So everything is finished up on this telephone, and so we're all finished. And we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. This is an ITT rotary desk telephone, and if you didn't look at it real well, you would think it was Western Electric, but this is actually an ITT. So it looks the same, and most of the parts interchange. So thank you, and goodbye.